Hi again, guys, welcome back. Where I am standing in this empty space is where hopefully I'm going to be installing a red circuit build for the first time on this FACTORIO SPACEAGE series. So let's go ahead and get started with basically copper wire production, since red circuits are going to need copper wire, electronic circuits, and plastic. Plastic is already available on the bus. Copper wire we're going to get from pulling copper plate from the bus, although what I'm thinking of eventually doing, since I know this little bus is not going to support a max or even like a mediocre red circuit, let alone green circuit and blue circuit build eventually, is plopping down another, oh, and looks like I'm low on inserters that I didn't install there, but plopping down another smelter for copper and eventually iron. But I think copper we might actually place down here, just so that I don't have to worry about basically fitting in another copper line where it is not easy to fit. Although I do kind of have room here, but we'll see. We'll worry about smelters later. The first thing I want to do is build the factories that the smelters will eventually need to feed with their products. So in terms of ratios, if I wanted to aim for like 120 red circuits per minute, for example, I would need 16 assemblers to go into the red circuit assemblers themselves, 2.7, so we're going to round that up to 3 assemblers for green circuits, and then close to 7 assemblers for the copper wire. So that's what we're going to work on crafting. So copper wire, we can probably fit that here. So we will upgrade to 7 machines for that. So there's 4, 5, 6, and 7. Barely fits, but it does. So we'll pull copper from this section. Oh, no. Yes, we'll pull from here. Like that for now. Underground belt this stuff. And you know what? I'm going to move this over by 1. There we go. That way the copper is in line, because that's what I like. So copper plate coming in this way. Oop, little pistol at the end. Inserters will place in. There we go. Bring stuff power. And put in the recipe. So this, oh, look at all of that. That's new. So this becomes copper cable. Copper cable we can now output like this. So we're not having this go onto a main bus line or anything like that. I think what we can have it do is feed like this, and then we can have it underground somewhere around here, and then we'll have it go into some sort of red circuit build, maybe like this. And for those of you wondering, I did fix a couple things off camera. I fixed the iron plate line so it was not quite so janky with a weird splitter at the end to feed into the sulfuric acid. Also, modular armor got done researching in the downtime as well, so we are left with nothing to research, so let's think of something. We're beginning to get into the territory where we're going to need blue science. Obviously, blue science will take red circuits eventually, so we can't do that quite yet, but what we can do are modules. We can do lab research. We can do accumulators. I think I want to do, actually, here's what we'll do. Let's see what space science takes, and then we'll go on the most efficient route for that. So the last thing for space science that I can research is actually flammables, which seems odd to me, but I guess that makes sense. You need flame for rockets, so let's do that instead. Okay, so outputs, we can put in like that. There we go. There's the copper cables. So green circuits, we're not going to make that at the moment. I think if anything, we'll expand green circuits somehow up here or maybe down here in this spot. So we will just pull green circuits from the main bus. So instead, let's plop down where the assemblers are going to go for the red circuits themselves. I need 16 machines, so I'm going to go grab a couple more. There we go. So there's 36. I could also use a couple more underground belts too. Like that. We're okay on splitters. Okay. And then I really haven't done any military research yet that I can think of. So we can start doing that once all the red and green sciences are basically researched. Okay, so 16 assemblers. So we need copper cable, electronic circuits, and plastic. So I'm going to combine the plastic and the electronic circuits onto the same line. So let's do that first. Thankfully, they're nearby. So, but unfortunately, they go in a different direction. Maybe that's actually a good thing, because now we can have it join up like that. And actually, I need to bring this down by one, because this will need to go up like that. There we go. And flammables is done. Here is green circuits and plastic joined up. I think since we need quite a few assemblers, let me make this a little bit more compact for myself. We can move this now over. Okay, so I have a little bit more room. So we can do a couple assemblers, you know, top to bottom. And just because I like things in a less squiggly line, I'm going to move this over a tile. I know that's totally not necessary. Move this over by one. Okay, fixed. So we'll do something like this. So let's plop down some assemblers. There's 10. Can I fit in? Let's actually squeeze it as far to the bottom since I am worried about it running into that stuff there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think this is 12, 13, 14, 15. Can we fit in? No, but I can move the pipe. 16. And I need to craft a pipe. I wish I had grabbed pipe. Okay, I think that's 16. I'm stuck on some trees. We will need an output line, of course, for the red circuits. I think we'll put that to the right. So that will be here. And we'll have this feed onto our bus as well. We'll just have all the things on the bus. Inserters we'll place in. And just because I want to be sure, how many are there? Okay, good. There are 16, so that should be the correct ratio. Whoops, get rid of that tree. Save on underground belts where I can. Wow, this just barely fit. I got really lucky. Plop in more inserters. And, ooh, that barely fits. Then we'll need power, of course. And last thing we need is the recipe. Copy paste that everywhere. And if I can, I'll add in a couple lights since it's getting to be dark. Perfect, that couldn't have fit better as if I planned it. So that's not a lot of red circuits. I need to keep that in mind, and I realize that. But some red circuits are better than no circuits. So eventually we can beef this up. Again, I know my current production will not support this, especially for long. And, ooh, good thing caught that. That is going the wrong way. There we go. So now red circuits can be used to go into a blue science build, which we'll just keep going down the line, basically, in terms of tech. So least techy to more advanced tech, going from west to east, which means we need to continue along the bus. And now we have more trees to get rid of. That is what the explosives are for. Okay, repair this though. I don't like seeing them damaged. All right, trees are taken care of. So just so that we can have red circuits on both sides, I'm putting the splitter here so it will do that. All right, so red circuits handled. Flammables are done getting researched. Next, we will do, oh, what is this? Quality modules, a module that allows machines to make higher quality products. Oh, I don't know anything about this. This is totally brand new to me. So I am curious and we're going to research it. But with red circuits now done, I would love to get blue science started, if not done also in today's episode. I'm going to see if an old blueprint will work. Let's see. Ooh, that's way too expensive. Here's one slightly less expensive. Although expensive in terms of the underground belts that are used, but I like it. So we'll use this guy. Do I have enough room? I kind of do. Nice. So we'll plop this down. How about hereabouts? Or actually here. Since this build apparently has sulfur like packed in, and I don't need that since we're just going to pull sulfur from the main bus line. So we can pretend like that blueprint portion doesn't exist. I do want to continue my bus though. Now, how we get blue science over to the labs is a totally different question. But for now, let's just figure out how to get the products to where they need to go. So I should have grabbed way more underground belts. This is, let's see. I'm just trying to like make sure I don't lose track of what stuff is. So this is iron. Oops. So we'll connect to iron, and then red circuits and sulfur go on the same side. We can just connect those up here, I think. So get rid of that, in fact. So let's just join it up. Sulfur and red circuits. Like this. Continue our bus. All right, and then now the tedious project of filling in the entire blueprint without the assistance of bots. So this will take me just a minute, well actually more than just a couple minutes, but I will be back once this is all done. And there we go. I think this should now start working and producing blue science. So let's keep a close eye on it to be sure. I don't see anything coming through yet. It's because I'm missing... Oh. Why is this not outputting... Oh. Ah, I missed one inserter. Okay, gear wheel's working, pipe's working, engine's working, albeit slowly. Haven't seen any blue science turn on quite yet, though. And that's because I'm missing my engines. Oh, did we get an engine? I just want to be sure that everything's working. It is working. Whew. Okay, good to know that this old blueprint still works. They haven't changed up the recipe. And hopefully in just a second here, we'll see blue science packs come out onto this line. But that now means we have to worry about how we feed it into the labs way over there. So what I like to do in this example where we have a lot of spaghetti to find our way through is, well, first of all, I guess we can join up labs, the blue science packs with the military science packs. So I want to work backwards. So we'll do that and then hopefully eventually find a route. And this is going to become even more ugly and spaghetti-like. But that's okay. It doesn't need to be pretty. At least not in this series. It just needs to be functional. We'll worry about pretty a lot later. So this is probably too much of a mess to underground through. I could maybe get stuff going this way, though. So we'll have packs coming through here. We might need a red underground like that. Or will a yellow underground work? No. So this has to be red in order to fit. But we can put yellow back up there, add in power, and then probably red underground belt that. There we go. Okay. We're finding a way. Blue science will always find a way. So now, how do we bring up the blue science through here? I think we'll just use a lot of underground belts. So here, and then there. Whoops, switch that way up. There. And I think this will get us in the clear. So we'll just change the direction of these belts here. And then they will just need to be on one side, but that, oh shoot, what have I done? Oh no. What did I do? Okay, that should fix that problem, but I need to suck up a bunch of walls that made their way this way. So I'm just gonna stand here, sucking up walls. Okay, that little mistake has fixed. So let's join up the last bits and then we'll see blue science, I think, turn on into the labs for the first time. We'll connect up these underground belts. Will that fit? No, not quite. So we'll make this one a red under one. This combines there. We join up with that. Things are still working. Although, no, this one's not. I was missing a inserter, and this one is missing one as well. Okay. In fact, I got that wrong. Okay, I think all of the machines are now working for blue science. So if we travel back to the labs, we'll see that it's made its way down. It's connected up with the military science belt line, so half on each side. And that means we can continue along research. So if we go back to that space science, we can finish basically this tech treat. I think we'll just go in order at this point. So advanced processing, we'll do that, and we'll just continue along the line, and then one day we'll have the ability to do space science. But for now, we'll start with that research and call this an episode. We got a lot done with red circuits getting made, blue science now being made, all in the same episode. What will we do next time? I hope you'll join me and we'll figure it out together.